Hi, everybody. This is Mike with Interim Healthcare. We are making some changes to our CNA career path options. We're increasing the different career paths that you can choose when working with us, and I want to just spend a couple minutes explaining what's coming up so that you have you can make an informed decision on what path you want to choose. So let me start just by saying where this idea has come from. So up until this point, all of our CNAs have had the ability to look at the open list of shifts, request the shifts that they want to work. We coordinate that, and then obviously you go out and you do your job. It's worked out really well for most folks, but I think there's a certain number of CNAs that leave us. The turnover is really, really high every year, and I think some just get tired of the grind of having to go on, request your shifts. Some are confirmed, some are canceled, and it as you know, it takes a little bit of work to get on the schedule. And as a result, what you see in this slide here is this is just a snapshot of 1 week of what's open on the board. So as you can see by the slide, at the time that I took this snapshot, we had confirmed 264 hours of CNA work. There are 1,200 hours available, and you can see there's nearly 300 hours in the morning, 500 hours in the afternoon, and 400 hours at night for this particular week. So I feel like right now, facilities look at us as just a run-of-the-mill, every other staffing agency kind of mindset. The more that we can demonstrate to them that we're helpful, and the more we can be their easy solution, I think the more shifts they're going to give to us, and the less they're going to cancel us and things like that. So here's what we are coming up with as a proposal. So the first model, this is the one you're familiar with. This is PRN. You have maximum flexibility and control of your schedule. You control when and where you work. You start at level 1. You have control of your pay raises and things like that as you work through the different levels. Bonus shifts, of course, are available, and then you can also earn bonuses for referring other CNAs to us. So that's what we do right now. You have complete control. You're not scheduled unless you request to be scheduled. Option 2 is more traditional part-time job. Basically, you're going to confirm with us that we can go ahead and schedule you 2 to 3 shifts per week. So we'll always do our scheduling at least 1 week in advance, so you'll always have advance notice of when and where you're going to work. You'll have some control over your schedule and say, these are the days that I'm available, or these are the days that I cannot work, things like that. And in addition to this, I do have on here that I think we're going to have you work at least 2 weekend shifts per month, so every other weekend. And because of the reason for that is the weekends are always the highest need for facilities, and if we're not helping them where they need us the most, we're not helping them enough to get their priority. So there you can see the pay. We're going to start $16 an hour for the first 6 months. You get a 50-cent raise for the next 6 months, and then another 50-cent raise for the next 6 months. And then just because you're part-time, if those short notice shifts come up that are offering big bonuses of $25 an hour or whatever, you're always certainly free to pick those up in addition to whatever we schedule you for. And then the last option is, again, more traditional. It's full-time. With the full-time schedule, this would be just like if you got a job at the facility. Basically, you tell us what 2 days a week you do not want to work, and then tell us also what particular shift that you can't work. So if you don't like working mornings because you're not a morning person, or you can't stay up overnight because you for whatever reason, you can select that. But basically, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to schedule you for your 32 to 40 hours a week. On there, I say we're going to guarantee 32 hours a week, which means if you, for whatever reason, you get canceled and you can't work 32 hours a week, that's how much we're going to pay you for. And then beyond that, if these short notice, bonus shift, overtime shifts come up, you're certainly welcome to pick those up as well. So nice things about this, in addition to having consistent hours and not have to work on it as much, not have to think about it as much, this one also will include benefits. We're in the process of getting health insurance. We're in the process of getting disability and accident insurance. And you'll earn paid time off just like you would with any regular full-time job, basically 10 days a year of paid time off. Last thing there, you can see that the pay rate starts at $16.50 an hour. After 6 months, goes to $17 an hour, and after another 6 months, goes to $17.50. So those are the options. Certainly, you have the freedom to pick any one of the three. I would say over time, as we build out our full-time and our part-time staff, they will get scheduling priority over the PRN. As it works in the facility, the PRN folks typically get what's left. So this is the direction I think we're going to go. I feel like it's going to make a big difference with facilities. When they give us their list of big shifts, we'll be able to fill up most of them immediately, which means we're going to continue to rise to being their preferred agency, which I think benefits all of us. If you have any questions, text us or call us. Certainly let us know which option you're willing or you'd like to explore. And if you have any questions, we'll talk to you later.